Hello student, class 12 physics, date 23 October, topic is Gauss theorem. Now we will read two topics, Gauss theorem and their derivation and deduction of Coulomb's law from Gauss theorem. Gauss theorem के थ्रू हम Coulomb's law को भी यहाँ पे फाइंड करेंगे. Then now topics Gauss theorem. Gauss theorem states that the net electric flux through a closed surface, जो net electric flux है in closed surface, is 1 upon epsilon 0 times the net charge enclosed by the closed surface. जो एक बंद सरफेस में, क्लोज सरफेस में इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स जो होता है वो उस क्लोज सरफेस में प्रेजेंट चार्ज के मल्टीप्लिकेशन ऑफ 1 upon epsilon 0 होता है. Now repeating again, Gauss theorem states that the net electric flux through a closed surface is 1 upon epsilon 0 times the net charge enclosed by the closed surface, where epsilon 0 is a permittivity of free space. It is a permittivity. If a closed surface is S enclosed on electric charges is Q, then according to the Gauss theorem we can write phi E flux, electric flux, that is equal to closed surface integration E dot ds, that is equal to Q upon epsilon 0, where Q is a enclosed on electric charges and 1 upon epsilon 0 is multiplication to Q. Then phi, that is equal to Q upon epsilon 0 is a Gauss theorem. Derivation of Gauss theorem. Look at this picture and try to understand. Let a charge Q be placed in a center O. Center पे क्या है? Plus Q charge is present, and in this sphere radius of is this sphere is small r. Then we can assume a point P is placed in surface of sphere. Then we know that the intensity of electric field, that is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q upon square of distance, in their distance is r, then Q upon r square. And intensity of electric field directions is along O to P. Then this is equation number first, that is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q upon r square, equation number first. Now sphere is if now try to understand, sphere is divided into large number of small areas. ये जो स्फेयर है, सपोज ये इसको हम क्या करते हैं, बहुत सारे इसमें एरियाज में क्या करते हैं, डिवाइड मैनी पार्ट्स, अलग अलग नंबर ऑफ एरियाज. नाउ P is enclosed on by elementary area. Now it is a P, it is a closed and elementary areas ds. This areas is small ds. Then directions OP will be directed outward. जो directions है OP, it is directed to outward, and hence angle between E and ds, both directions is same. Then angle between E and ds will be 0. E and ds के बीच में जो एंगल ड्रॉ होगी वो कितना इसका होगा, 0 एंगल. Therefore now in this condition electric flux associated with the elementary areas ds, electric flux associated with elementary area ds, then in these areas ds the electric flux d phi e, that is equal to vector of E dot ds. Remove the dot product, then we can write E dot ds cos theta, where theta is 0. Theta is 0 because the directions of es and ds is the same directions, then theta that is equal to 0, or d phi e that is equal to E dot ds cos 0 degree. Then we know that cos 0 that is equal to 1, then we can write E dot ds d phi e. Then putting the value of E from equation number 1, putting the value from equation number 1, then we get, or we can write d phi e that is equal to E की जो वैल्यू है 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन 0 डॉट q अपॉन r स्क्वायर इंटू ds, इक्वेशन नंबर 2. At every point it is a electric flux to surface area of small element ds. Now the total electric flux associated with the surface of sphere, total sphere की जो surfaces है उसमें हम total electric flux find करते हैं. Now total electric flux associated with the surface of sphere. Now then we can write phi e that is equal to closed surface integration of d phi e. Then put the value of d phi e from equation number 2, then we can write using equation number 2, then phi e that is equal to, putting the value of d phi e, क्लोज इंटीग्रेशन, सरफेस इंटीग्रेशन, फाई की वैल्यू क्या है 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन 0, 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन 0 q अपॉन r स्क्वायर एंड ds. In this term 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन 0 डॉट q अपॉन r स्क्वायर totally constant, then it is out of integration, goes to out of now we can write phi that is equal to 1/4 pi epsilon 0 dot q upon r square in and closed surface integrations ds, where d integration of surface integration of ds is a surface area of sphere, but you know that the closed surface integration of ds is a surface area of sphere, then surface area of sphere is equal to 4 pi r square. It is a surface area of sphere, then phi e that is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q upon r square into putting the value of closed surface integration ds, value is 4 pi epsilon 0, then 4 pi r square, 4 pi r square, then putting value of closed surface integration ds 4 pi r square to r square cancel, 4 pi to 4 pi cancel, then we have phi e that is equal to q upon epsilon 0. This is a Gauss theorem. This is a Gauss theorem. Clear? Now our next topic, deduction of Coulomb's law from Gauss theorem. Gauss theorem से Coulomb's law को फाइंड करेंगे. Then now look at this picture. Let O has a plus Q charges and R distance pay any point P. Then we select a spherical surface S of radius R centered at charges Q. Q चार्ज को सेंटर में लेकर के R रेडियस से हम एक सरफेस क्या करते हैं, स्फेरिकली सरफेस सेलेक्ट करते हैं. स्फेरिकली सरफेस S, द गॉसियन, इट इज ये जो सरफेस है ये बिहेव कैसे करता है, गॉसियन सरफेस. नाउ द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड E divided to point charge Q with be directed radially outward. इसको जो डायरेक्शंस है इन दिस चार्जेस, जो डायरेक्शंस है आउटवर्ड. मोर द नॉर्मल टू सरफेस ds, नॉर्मली जो हमारे पास स्मॉल सरफेस ds also points the directions of E. Now we can say directions of E and directions of ds is same directions. So the net flux coming out of the Gaussian surface of radius r will be, now the net electric flux coming out of the Gaussian surface of radius r small r will be right phi E. You know that phi that is equal to closed surface integration of vector E dot vector of ds, or we can write surface integration closed integration E dot ds cos 0 degree, where theta is 0 because directions of ds and es same, then theta is 0. Then we know that here theta equal to 0, then surface integration of E dot ds 1, and E is a constant at distance r distance पे जो intensity of electric field is a constant, then we can write E closed surface integration ds, and closed surface integration ds is a total surface area of Gaussian surface. In this surface Gaussian surface areas, then we can write, we know that closed surface integration of ds, that is equal to 4 pi r square. It is a total surface area of Gaussian surface. Total surface area of Gaussian surface. Then put the value and above equation we can write phi, that is equal to E dot 4 pi epsilon 0. It is equation number first. But by Gauss theorem we know that by Gauss theorem phi, that is equal to q upon epsilon 0, equation number 2. Then we can write from equation number 2, from equation number 1 and 2 we can write putting the value of q upon epsilon 0 in this equation. Then we can write q upon epsilon 0, that is equal to E 4 pi epsilon 0. E dot 4 pi epsilon 0 is a form of multiplication form. Then we can transfer the value 4 pi epsilon 0, then left side, then we can write E, that is equal to 1 upon 4 pi, sorry r square है 4 pi r square, then 4 pi epsilon 0 q upon r square. This value is r square, small r square. Then according to Gauss theorem q upon epsilon 0, and from equation number 1 and 2 we can write 1 upon q upon epsilon 0 equal to E dot 4 pi r square. Then 4 pi r square transferred to the left side, then we can write E, that is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0, then q upon r square. It is a equation number 3. Now but if the test charge q0, now in this point test charge q0 is being placed at point P पे हम एक टेस्ट चार्ज क्या करते हैं, अज्यूम करते हैं. then force of repulsion acting on this charge plus q will be. Now if a test charge q0 is being at P, then force of repulsion acting on the charge q, charge plus q will be right. Force of the repulsion, we know that force that is equal to q0 into a E. Then we can put the value of E from equation number 3. From equation number 3 may be right, q0 into 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q upon r square, r f, that is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q into q0 upon r square. This equation is Coulomb, presented in Coulomb law. This proves Coulomb's law. Have you any doubt in these topics? You can ask me question. Today class is over. Okay, thank you.